I don't know why Fikile Mbalula keeps doing it. Maybe it's not even Fikile Mbalula, we're blaming the wrong guy here. It's the entire ANC. I mean, they are appealing. And they're saying the other one they did not appeal because they didn't want to sound political, but this one they are appealing. So Fikile Mbalula, maybe let's lessen the blame on him. Let's blame the entire top six, the National Working Committees, everyone who has come to a decision that they are going to fight MK toe-to-toe in courts instead of the on the ballots and in the streets by politicking better. And I'll tell you why it worries me. It worries me because he himself, I mean, he said, and he stated very good facts. He says he's not scared of MK. That's Fikile Mbalula. And they are not, because, I mean, even history, there was UDM, there was COPE. They start as, you use the word tsunami, they start by the word tsunami, and I believe, look, I think it's correct at some point. The ANC has always been able to maintain its stronghold, even after parties mushroomed. And I spoke to Johnny Muthala, who also says so. Because that's organizational memory, and these guys are correct, because that's why the ANC in Tlantla said it, and we all made fun of it. Everywhere you go, you find, I'm on the ground, I walk. Of course, I can't stretch it to all over the country, but there are places where you can't find other political parties, but you can find the ANC, and that is a big stretch. They must concentrate on that more than appealing and going after MK. It's not in bad taste. It's in bad taste. So it made me start to think about the problem that they stated. COPE comes from the Congress of the People, of which it's the Kliptown where they came up with their the Freedom Charter, because it was a Congress of the People, and the ANC wants to own it. It's something that you would feel it's everyone's. It's everyone. I was speaking to another ANC person, telling them, you do understand that the ANC does not own the monopoly of the revolution of South Africa. I mean, we did not get this as a monopoly. All other political parties, when of course you were the biggest, and maybe you headed at CODESA and stuff, but the ANC does not have the monopoly of struggle in South Africa, and it shouldn't be confused. So if someone says they are Congress of the People, because that Congress was not for wholeheartedly ANC, well, you could call it ANC, but it was meant to be Congress of everyone, all liberators. And if someone says they want to do that, I don't understand why would ANC want to take them to court, because this Jacob Zuma thing with this court, it shows us one thing. One thing is that, number one, umkhonto wesizwe is, I mean, isizwe, it's everyone. And if he decides to take it, he has taken it. I hope this sets a precedent to say, if someone, for example, I wrote down the words here that ANC used to use, the National Democratic Revolution. If someone comes with a party and calls it the NDR, it comes from the ANC vocabulary. But if someone wants to stretch and use it, because they will be pursuing something within the ANC, they are pursuing something that within the ANC that they feel the ANC has neglected. The same way as MK is doing. ANC abandoned armed struggle and disbanded MK, and it was still in existence, but subliminally. Khumalo and Zuma, they've now resuscitated this giant, and they want to work with it, because no one owns the struggle. The struggle is for everyone. And so if someone comes back and say the ANC has neglected the NDR, we are taking the NDR, National Democratic, and registers a party and get support and work with it, I don't understand why ANC should take them to court. Well, the Freedom Charter itself, if someone opens the party and says the Freedom Charter and it gets popular, and I don't see why ANC should stop them. They must just politic better. The Eye of the Needle, Through the Eye of the Needle is the most famous discussion document by the ANC. If someone registers the party and say Through the Eye of the Needle, do you expect ANC to come and bash them and say whatever? If someone registers a political party and calls it CODESA, why would ANC take those people to court? ANC cut the crap, politic better, take these people on, go and fight and win a better battle. In courts, you are just going to make victims out of people who are not victims. 29th of May must come, people vote. The worrying part is, of course, who will admit defeat. Thank you.